On August 20th, 2025, the city of Xi'an, capital of Shanxi province in central China, endured an unusually severe weather event. A powerful storm, accompanied by heavy rainfall and strong gusts of wind, disrupted the daily lives of its residents. From early morning, thick black clouds blanketed the sky. Light showers soon turned into relentless downpours, lasting throughout the day. Strong winds howled through streets and neighborhoods, creating an atmosphere of tension and unease across the city. Rainfall totals exceeded 80 millimeters in just a few hours. This heavy deluge quickly submerged low-lying areas, turning central streets into rivers. Intersections and underpasses were covered by more than 30 centimeters of water. Cars stalled in the floods, forcing drivers to abandon their vehicles and wade through fast-moving currents. Not only the city center, but also riverside and suburban districts faced flooding as water levels surged, spilling into residential zones. Families stacked sandbags and moved belongings to higher ground in hopes of protecting their property. Along with the rain came wind gusts of 80 to 90 kilometers per hour. Although not classified as a typhoon or tropical storm, the force was still strong enough to uproot trees, tear off rooftops, and damage shop signs. Fallen trees blocked roads, causing major traffic problems. Several power lines were also knocked down, resulting in localized blackouts across parts of the city. In such conditions, residents were urged to stay indoors for safety. In response, the National Meteorological Center of China issued a yellow alert, the second level in the nation's 4-tier warning system. The alert signaled that while the storm was not life-threatening on a large scale, it was severe enough to disrupt society and pose risks. Local authorities immediately mobilized emergency crews. Police officers, firefighters, and medical teams were dispatched to flooded neighborhoods. Hazardous roads were closed, and citizens were advised to avoid unnecessary travel. Public transportation suffered major disruptions. Bus services were canceled or rerouted due to waterlogged streets. Subway and train operations faced problems as water seeped onto the tracks. At Xi'an International Airport, dozens of flights were delayed or canceled because of poor visibility and slippery runways, leaving thousands of passengers stranded. Schools across the city were closed for the day. Government offices and businesses shortened working hours, sending employees home early to avoid worsening conditions. Shopping malls and commercial centers shut down, leaving the usually crowded city eerily quiet, except for emergency crews working tirelessly in the streets. Although no fatalities were reported, numerous injuries occurred from traffic accidents, slips, and falling trees. Rescue teams used inflatable boats to evacuate people trapped in flooded areas, while also clearing roads of debris to restore access as quickly as possible. In the mountainous outskirts surrounding Xi'an, risks of landslides and mudflows increased due to saturated soil. Authorities issued warnings, broadcasting alerts, and evacuating families living near unstable slopes. By evening, the rain began to ease and winds weakened. Still, meteorologists forecasted additional showers into the next day, keeping the risk of flooding high, especially in areas with poor drainage systems or heavily soaked soil. Emergency crews remained on high alert, Prepared for any further developments, citizens were urged to rely on official updates and follow safety guidelines to protect themselves and their families. The storm of August 20th, 2025, served as another reminder of nature's harsh power, particularly in an era of increasingly extreme climate events. Xi'an suffered significant disruption to infrastructure, transportation, and daily life. Yet swift government response and community cooperation helped mitigate the worst impacts. This event also highlighted the importance of preparedness, of early warning systems, and of solidarity within the community when facing natural disasters.
The world changing. Disasters are no longer rare, they are reality. You cannot predict the next earthquake, flood, or wildfire, but you can choose how ready you are. This channel isn't just here to inform, it's here to wake people up before it's too late. So if you're watching this now, take it as a sign. Don't just scroll, don't just watch. Subscribe, learn, and prepare, because awareness isn't fear, it's power.